Can I help you with something? What do you want? You want to come up here? Hello. Good morning. Make yourself comfy. Hi everyone. I'm just going to show y'all what I do to keep these solar panels clean up on the roof. One of them is already clean, if you can pick out which one's been cleaned. Now, I don't do this really often out in this environment here. It doesn't rain here often at all. I think it's probably been 7 weeks since I've cleaned these panels. We had like 1 day of sprinkles, and so you can see the the water spots and that the dust clings to it. So during this winter season, I get up there at most once a month to clean these, and I don't notice a change really when I clean them as far as my charge rate and all that. So it's just not a high priority. When I'm in other places though where it's got more precipitation, I definitely clean them more often. I've cleaned them as often as every couple of weeks when we're in areas where it rains a lot. Now I just use, it's like a general purpose cleaner. It's like a pine cleaner that's diluted in water in that spray bottle there. And then out in the middle panels, I use this window cleaning squeegee. It's actually a Rain-X window squeegee because I can't reach the middle ones easily. The back one I kind of can because I can get up on the roof and I can reach most of the middle one, but I do use the squeegee in conjunction with just my hands reaching out there as far as I can. So the middle one here, I'm using the squeegee and then pulling the cleaner off after I've wiped it down. And then just to dry up any remaining cleaner, I'll take some paper towels and actually I'll put it under the squeegee head and then push that back and forth, using that to soak up the rest of it. And sometimes I'll put paper towels under the squeegee and clean the whole panel with it. Just depends on what's working out best and how dirty or not dirty they really are. And once I get done with these here, I want to show you all what I did with the rear wheels. I got the wheel simulators put back on, and they went on much better than I remembered. I think a lot of that is owed to the fact that I'm not as nervous about working on the truck as I used to be. When I first put those on, 2.5 years ago, I wasn't as comfortable working on the rig, but those extenders seemed to bite with plenty of thread on the wheel studs, and I was able to torque them down to what I think is a really nice tight setting, and they went on really well. So after I'm done up here cleaning these, I'm going to show you all what it's like to get those wheels covers on. Well, you gotta love solar power. So I decided to turn on the AC running off the batteries until I get the generator fired up out there. So the batteries were at 97% on their way to 100 charging this morning. I turned on the AC. It's been running almost 10 minutes. The batteries are still at 97% exactly. Actually 97.1. So they've come up. So the batteries are still charging and the air conditioner is running. It's pushing 47 amps down to the batteries and to the AC, and you can see my inverter is at a 17% load. So this air conditioner does not use a lot of power. So it doesn't put a strain on the inverter. The solar system is able to power it, and keep the batteries at their current state of charge. I'm so glad that I made the decision to put that much power up there, not really thinking about what I was doing, but this is one of the side benefits of having that much power. I just happen to have some black caps. I have 4 of them. Perfect. So when I got it from the shop, the one that has an extender had its metallic cap, and the other brass stem over here didn't have a cap on it. So now they've all 4 got the black plastic rubbery caps. So here's the extenders that I've got to put on. You know, this isn't as bad as I remember it being. In other words, I've got a pretty decent bite on these. So just have to pick 2 of them. It doesn't matter which 2 that you choose, as long as they're across from each other. So I'm just testing to see how they feel. You know, theoretically they should all be the same, but you know, this is a 20-year-old truck. Who knows what's happened with these studs? They all look very similar. I don't see anything that's damaged or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with those, and I'm gonna use the Loctite medium. This is small part Loctite, so just enough to give it a little bit of holding power, but not but not enough to lock it on there. What are you doing? Huh? Soaking up that morning sun. So I'm just dripping a little bit on here. One drop, spread it around. It's just, you know, it's like twist, twist, and that's it. And these are fine threads. Okay, so let's get these on here. Get the Allen wrench. So I think the wheel covers came with this. That looks like a supplied one, if you know what I mean. Not the greatest quality, but I've got another one that fits. So I'm just you know, and I'm just giving it just a little bit because they just feel like if I go any farther, they're gonna strip because it's such fine threads. So I'm just really just snugging them. That's all I'm doing. Yeah. That's it. They're good. So I'm going to let those set for a while with that Loctite on there. I already did the other side. And then once it's, you know, give it an hour or 2, and then we'll come back and put the covers on. Okay, bud. Somebody's pulling out up there. And he's interested in them. All right, let's see how this works out. There we go. go. Okay, Lefty. Just kind of feeling around the edge to get them centered. Snug it and get the other one on. Hold on, pup. Almost done. Can you hand me that wrench? No? I know, you don't have thumbs. Military jets. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. I'm not gonna overthink this, and they're on there. I can easily get air in there, and this one that needs to be kicked this way a little, that valve stem. I'm gonna go back to the shop, and I mean, they bend those valve stems to fit. So this one, you know, this was a straight stem that he bent, and that one I can see it comes out, and then they kicked it a little bit. I think if they had left it perfectly straight, it would have been better. But I want to see if, you know, they're the experts. Can you just take that and bend it over a little bit without disrupting its integrity? So I'm going to swing in there and ask them. You know, it's a little bit flexible, but I don't want to mess with it, and definitely don't want to mess with it here in case I wreck something. But I'm sure that's a small issue. I just want it aimed a little bit. Let me show it to you. You can see that. See, it just needs to be coming out like right here, and then it'll be perfect. And you know, it's a little bit flexible as it is, but I don't want to torque on it unless they say it's okay to do so. So I'll swing to the shop and have them fix that for me. Yeah, kind of the same thing here. I mean, that one I could get air into if I had to, but it would be better if it was just bent a little bit. Here we go. I am talking to myself. Did you hear me? I start doing that, and next thing I know, 10 minutes has gone by and Lefty's staring at me. That happens all the time. When we're walking, I'll be talking to myself and he stops and he'll be staring at me, and then I realize what's going on. Yeah. But I always say, if I'm talking to myself, at least I know the person has my sense of humor. They're gonna understand what I'm saying. Okay, that's done. We're done. Mr. Spoiled, we just had someone stop by to say hi, and of course, Lefty got a bag of treats. Yeah, already got one. Okay. These are rawhide free bully chips. And he ate one. It's gone. I know I gave you one, but I don't see it out there anywhere. So thank you for coming by to see us. And thank you for these for Lefty. I traded her a couple of stickers for the bag of treats. Thanks everybody for watching. We're suffering through a windy day today and yesterday, so we're kind of hunkered up inside mostly. Everybody take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon.